the scrapyard, folks. I'm at 4580 right now. We got a busy day going on. There we go. Yeah, that's what it seems like. A lot of activity. Alright, sit tight. We're going to get this offloaded. Good afternoon, scrappers. Happy Saturday. Excuse me. Woo! So, yesterday's video, if you watched, I got this workbench from work, and basically it was hit with a forklift or something. Bent this leg. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to straighten this leg out. I'm going to put in my vise and pull on it, heat it up a little bit, I think. I went and got a blowtorch thing. I just got to find the top for it. I know I got one laying around here somewhere. I just got to remember what I did with it, and it could be anywhere. Swear to God, I got a key code and categorize all my things. So basically, I'm going to just tighten up this piece here. I already took the leg off. I didn't want you to be bored of watching me take off these nuts and bolts. But this thing is like, this is the straight one. And you can actually, it comes down to, the whole leg comes down to here, this piece, right to here. And then you take these screws out, these 4 screws. You can raise, raise and lower the leg to your height, which I'm going to probably raise them up a little bit. But we're going to get this started. I haven't worked metal in a long time, so bear with me, and let's hope I don't catch the place on fire. Ian Matthews, you said just bend on it, but it's kind of thick, and it is broken. Whoops, right here. It's actually broke, but I don't know if there's ways around that. I guess someone's gonna have to come by and put a weld on it. Ian, you available? You want to fly on over? Put your weld on there for me, bud. Anyway, we're going to get to it. Let me turn this camera on and find a decent angle so you guys can see what I'm trying to do here. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, y'all, check it out. I've got this thing right here. What are you doing? Hanging out? I'm going to bend this, try to bend this back. I'm going to stick it in my vise. And just kind of like, I don't know, I'm going to just kind of like squeeze on it a little bit maybe and try to straighten it out that way. Just kind of go with the natural bend, I guess, maybe. I guess that's how we're going to do it. It seems like it's working. Yeah, a little bit, see? But now it's kind of bent, so it's kind of awkward. It's got to come straight. This, so I might have to do a little tin knocking. Maybe with my little tin knocking hammer. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Ah, yeah, this one. This dude here, but I think he's he's too light. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna have to heat it up, maybe. I'm gonna bend on it a little more and see what happens. Where are you going? Come on over, baby. Say hello. YouTube world would probably want to say hey. Be careful, that's sharp. There she is. Here, step into the limelight, baby. You want to bend on that a little bit? Hit it with the hammer?
Sure.
Yeah, what hammer do you want to hit it with?
That one.
Which one? That one?
That one.
This one? That's rubber. I don't think that's going to work. Here, hit it with the ball peen hammer. Here. Knock on that a little bit. Hit on it. Huh.
Just gotta do the other side now.
Yeah. Feels good to pound on something there, doesn't it? Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. All right. See you later. Hey, what are you having for dinner? People might want to know. Gonna come back over and tell them.
Black-eyed peas, ribs.
Can you hear it? Black-eyed peas, ribs.
Cornbread, some greens.
Cool.
A little southern day going on.
Alrighty. Alright, baby. We'll see you in a little while. Alright. Let's see how. Actually, her pounding on that a little bit helped. Believe it or not. So, let me just try to straighten this out a little bit. Here, I'm going to mess with this. Sit tight. Alright, y'all. So, check it out. It's been a change of plans. It turned out that the part here, this part, right, hold on. Alright. This part here that was, holding the leg up, basically that other thing there, I popped they're like these little spot welds. So I popped the spot welds. What I decided to do is I'm going to drill through it once I straighten everything. I don't think I'm going to need heat. I'm going to just use my vise and my hammer. And I think I might need a little heat. I don't know. But I'm going to do that. This one, this post is pretty solid. So there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm just going to drill into here. Oh, it's hard to see. Here we go. Drill into here, and here is where it sits. So if I do two little holes here, nuts and bolts, or maybe I'll go all the way through. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That might pull it, though. So I might just go nuts and bolts on each side, which I'm sure I got those around. And then over here, here's that leg. That's the leg that's bent up pretty bad. This is that cross member that was bent, and I seem to straighten that out pretty good already. Can see there, it's a little cockeyed, but it's going to get screwed in so I can mess with it like a tab. Metal is very forgiving. I've learned over the years of messing around with stuff. So this is the one that I'm going to just put this in my vise, I think, and we're going to switch the camera on and let y'all see it. Alright, and it's cold today in upstate New York. Yeah. I mean, I'm not crying. Y'all in Canada, it's probably covered in snow now. How about you, Kane? Do you got snow? I know Thub's got snow. Or he did when I saw that last video. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to try to straighten this out in the vise a little bit. And it works. It's just really hard. See, and it's still bent. See how it's kind of bent like that? So hopefully I'll be able to just, once this straightens out, I'm hoping that it'll take kind of this bend off as it's, you know what I mean? I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I haven't worked metal in a long time, but I do have decent angles on this vise, so it's kind of like, I can feel it kind of like contorting back to the way it was a little, but we'll see. Kind of, a little bit. Here and here, maybe. Straighten that out. This is where I might have to heat it up and then throw it in here real quick. Maybe I just want to heat it up. I don't know, maybe that's what... working for here. Alright, tighten that down. Tighten that piece down. And we're going to just lift up on it a little, right? Let's see how that works. See, it's getting there. It's starting to straighten out a little bit. Huh. Alright. Let's see, what about this side? Let's try this side. Let's go right here on the bottom part. Straighten that out a little. Pull on it. I mean, that's getting there, scrappers. Look at that. I mean, it's still a little tweaked out a little bit, but I could probably pull that right in. If you gotta. I don't know, now it's a little bent in here. So this I might have to throw on like a piece of, I've got this piece of steel right here. I think maybe if I, turn it over and maybe bash on it a little bit. What do you think? Or should I just bash on it like with a ball peen? Kind of like that maybe? I mean, I don't know. It's a lot better than it was, I'll tell you that. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, so there's that bent leg, right? After it was, it's kind of straightened. It's still a little bent. Like, if we back up a little, you can see it's kind of still bent a little, but I think if I can just give it a twist, a little bit more of a twist in that vise and squish on these little bends a little more, maybe that'll just give me enough to where it'll stand up good. Because, I'm not putting, I'm not going to I'm going to work on this bench, don't get me wrong, but I don't really think it needs to be actually straight perfect. Like, that side's not really straight and perfect. This thing's going to go back on the back. But, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to mess with it a little bit more. Alright, guys. We are back. So, there's the bum leg. See how it's still turned a little bit? But all these pieces here, this whole leg is pretty much, it's going to lay straight. This piece here is a little cockeyed. But, it's okay. We're going to get this thing flipped over. And see, I changed my plan. Like I said, I drilled them out, popped the welds, and drilled them out. That hole's a little off center. But, yeah, other than that, I think it did okay. Added a little more back support. Like, this thing is solid. Like, this isn't going anywhere. But, yeah, let's flip it over, and you're going to see where it's going to land. Man, finally. Okay, scrappers, check it out. So here it is. There's the bench. See? Pretty darn cool, huh? Fix that leg. Got my pallet slider thingy under there with my totes. Collapsed my generator handle. Put the chairs there. Now I got a nice big space to work on too. Gonna get a new vise. Get my wire stripper permanently mounted. Other than that, man, that is it. Let's take a look from, like, if you were coming into the shop. Let's do that way. And I remember when I just started out scrapping with a darn, I don't know, a hammer, a screwdriver, and a pair of cutters. And I did have a screw gun. But it's getting big, folks. Door's gonna go. It's just taking up too much space in the shop. But that saved me a lot of space too. It looks a little more tidier, I think. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Stay safe, wear your mask and wash your hands. CCscraps, y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Peace now. Oh, one more thing I forgot. price list for today's run. Well, actually I lost the receipt, but tin shred in my area is $220 a ton. Tin. That's crazy, because the last time I think I went to the scrapyard was $165 a ton. That thing hit me with $35 today. Number 3 wire, 33 cents a pound. Number 1 wire is $1.32 a pound. Yeah, everything's going up. Romantic, you did a video or a live stream today about I think it was copper prices. Yeah, everything's going up, dude. That's good. Gas is going up too. It's $2.19 a gallon on the average here. Maybe 17 in some places. But anyway, that was the price list. We'll go over that in a little more depth. I'm gonna call it a day. It's chilly. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of a video. That's really it. Yeah, till the next one, CC Scraps, y'all. Peace. Have a great night.